Good morning. Today we will continue the chapter 1, How, When and Where. Now we will see how do we know the history of last 250 to 300 years. When the Britishers came in India, they started the administration which was in a proper way. They preserved the records and whatever documents, letters, memos they had and which they circulated from one office to another in written and printed form was preserved in a record room, which now we call them as archives. This was one way of preserving the official records. Then another way in which we can get to know the history of the Britishers is by the survey which they did to know about different resources. Then we can see the history in the museums also. After that, we can also read what happened in history from the diaries and the accounts of the people and the pilgrims. After that, we have different autobiographies of personalities which were present at that time. So, autobiography also is an evidence through which we can study history. After that, we can study history from the booklets and the newspapers of that time. And one more evidence we have is about the written work of the leaders and the reformers of that time, which they did to express their ideas and thoughts. In this way, in a nutshell, we can say that we know the history by different ways. First is in the form of administration, in which they had preserved the records with the help of the surveys from the museums and archives, from the diary and the accounts of the pilgrims and the people, from the autobiography of the various personalities, from the booklets and the newspapers, and from the written work of leaders and the reformers. In this way, in this chapter 1, this all you have to study, and in a nutshell, I have told you what you have to remember. Next time, when you will read the chapter and when you will see the points which I have told you, we will see how we can write the questions and how we can find out the answers. Thank you very much.